I was ready to.
Hey, what's up guys? Back here for another video. This is going to be a what I watch. This is everything I watch from Monday to Friday, and like always I have it written down in my book. So starting on Monday, I actually only watched two things that day. I watched Carrie 2, The Rage. Never seen this movie, but always wanted to see it, so if you haven't seen it, you guys should check it out. And then I watched a Goosebumps episode. This is Welcome to Dead House. It's pretty much this family that moves into this house and all the stuff that happens, and they live in this place called Dark Falls. Pretty much all the people are dead, and like if there's any sunlight at all, they pretty much can't be around there. And towards the end of the show, it kind of reminded me a little bit like an Evil Dead type thing. So, and then on Tuesday, I watched The Fly. Haven't seen this movie in a long time, so I decided to revisit it. So, this is the first time watch, and this is John Carpenter's The Fog. I really enjoyed this movie. This was really, really good. And then I watched on this set right here, I watched It's Magic Charlie Brown. I've never seen that one on here. I didn't even know it was on here. I just happened to check, and there was a short on there. So it's pretty much Snoopy. He pretty much makes Charlie Brown invisible in this episode and stuff, and it's really good. So if you have this set, you're more likely to have that on there. And then on Wednesday, I pretty much made it an online day. The first movie I watched is a shout out to Julie Cassidy, and then Death Race 2000. This is a very old movie that's like in the 70s, and it has Stallone into it. A lot of action in that movie. Another movie that I watched, shout out to Julie again, and that is The Perfect Body. This is a movie that she's always watched all the time. I didn't even know it was on YouTube for free. So I just was on there one night. I was like, oh look, that movie's on there. So I decided to watch it. I loved it. I'll be watching it again at some point. Then I watched one on Tubi called Fat Beach. It's pretty much about these two guys. It's the summertime. There's one guy that always wants to go to the beach, and this other guy that's there. His dad wants him to get a job and get responsibility. Well, the first day he's there, he pretty much quits, and his family is going on a vacation, and he's staying home. So him and his friend decided to go to the beach, so they end up doing a road trip, and it's really, really funny. I really enjoyed it. And then I watched another Goosebumps episode. I watched Night of the Living Dummy 2. If you guys haven't seen, you guys pretty much know. It's pretty much this girl. She gets a new dummy, and he pretty much comes to life. In a way, it's kind of like in a way of like a children's version of Chucky. That's the way I look at it. And then I watched another movie. I think this was on Tubi. It's called The Bluebird. This is a Shirley Temple movie. I really enjoyed that movie. It was really, really good. If you guys have Tubi, you guys should really check out some of the movies they have on there. Yes, you gotta deal with commercials, but it's not that bad. And then on Thursday, I watched one movie. I watched a movie called Don't Get Caught. It's pretty much about these guys that they're planning on going on a trip to a basketball game, and they pretty much are driving down the road, and this other truck was driving, and there was a board that fell on the ground, and there was a nail in it, and it popped their tire, so they see this light. They're like, hey, let's go to this house and see if there's anybody there. So they get there, and they go in the house. There's nobody there, and then they look in the back, and then there's pretty much like a weed farm. So they're pretty much taking all the weed out of there, stealing it, and then before the guy he goes and hops the fence, and when he does, he drops his wallet. So when the biker hillbillies see the weed all gone, and then they see the wallet there, they see who the person is, so they're pretty much after him. And it's such a funny movie. It's only an hour and 18 minutes. And then on Friday, I end up just watching one thing too. I watched My Harry's Adventure. Pretty much about these kids. They're pretty much in a band, and they find this suntan lotion and they pretty much put it on each other, and when they do, they end up turning into dogs. I haven't seen that one in a long time, so the Goosebumps shows are really good, but back then, you know, they were cool. When you watch them now, they're so cheesy, but they're just, you know, they're just something fun to watch. I enjoy for what they are. So that's everything I have to talk about in this video. If you guys like it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, join the Fam Nation. I'll check you next one, and peace.